The American dream. It's the idea that anybody can become somebody. The idea that success is only the result of hard work, dedication, and time. The American dream is about giving up everything to try to earn everything. It's the perfect story. The hero decides to create his own path, and despite everyone telling him that he shouldn't, he goes through the hardship and the trials of his path that he chose. Only then to finally show to the world by his own success that everything is possible, inspiring many in the process. Like many, I have this dream, and one person who inspired me to take my chance and chase my dreams is someone who can perfectly incarnate this dream. Someone who went against the flow and decided to live its own life. And this is his story. In 2005, in New Jersey, a family would welcome the second child, which they would name Jesse James, as a reference to the famous outlaw of the 19th century. As a former athlete, his dad pushed him into sport at a young age, which teach him a lot about hard work and dedication. So naturally, his parents made him start sport at the age of 11 with lacrosse, a relatively unknown sport in which the player plays with a stick to launch the ball and try to score goals. Due to the fact that Jesse started the sport early and that his dad pushed him to become better, he quickly became good at the sport and had a bright future in the world of lacrosse. He also started to record various lacrosse related videos with his friends, which he posted on an Instagram page called Spartan Strings. It is not active anymore, but it is still accessible for anyone to see. With his rising popularity in the lacrosse world, due to his skills and regular posts, he managed to gain around 20,000 followers in the lapse of a few years. To give you a perspective, he was one of the most followed personality in the world of this sport, and popularity even in small niches gives opportunity. So he started to get noticed by different universities by receiving different scholarships offers. It seems like a perfect life path to success. The entire future of his career was already settled for him. But something felt wrong. Over years, he realized that he didn't actually like playing lacrosse, or at least not in a professional athlete way. But he never really had the choice. It was just the thing that his parents made him do, and he started the life that everyone expected him to live, but not his own. As a result, his mental health started to decline. It was getting worse to the point of trying to sleep most of the day to make the time pass. He was just doing what he needed to do for lacrosse, without any will to do anything else. This period of time would transform him from a naturally energetic and extroverted person to someone who doesn't actually want to be there.
I wouldn't say I was like suicidal, like where I was like, I want to die right now. But I was like, bro, if I do have to do 4 years of this, like I'd rather like just be non-existent.
After playing lacrosse for 5 years now, Jesse started going to the gym, and usually it takes a bit of time before someone starts to enjoy it, but this time it wasn't the case. He instantly fell in love with it. Contrary to lacrosse, he chose by himself to start lifting weight. He was working out when he wanted to, and it was the only thing that brought him joy. But his love for content creation didn't fade out either. By being inspired by other fitness influencers, he started to post various fitness related videos on a new Instagram page, Jesse James Fitness. He gained around 12,000 followers, mostly from his lacrosse page, but was stuck at his plateau due to his lack of video skills. He was recording himself giving advice to build muscle, trying to replicate the videos that were doing well at the time. However, the people at his schools weren't really supportive of his aspiring dream of becoming a fitness influencer. In freshman year, a competition was organized by the school, opposing his class and the seniors in a tug of war. And before starting the game, the senior class started to chant Jesse James Fitness as an attempt to mock him.
And they start chanting Jesse James Fitness and like the clap, that chant, and like flexing because I was like the gym bro that's trying to be an influencer. Yeah. And obviously I just look at them and I flex and I'm like, yeah, I'm like, you want some of this, boys? Like, come get it. Like fuck off, basically.
This event would demotivate many to continue doing social media. But actually, the opposite happened, since it gave him a burning fire inside of him to try harder. But the students weren't the only one trying to stop his fitness hobby. You see, Jesse James was gaining a lot of muscle very quickly, and some people even thought that he was on steroids. As a result, the adults in his surrounding told him that he should stop and focus on his lacrosse career, not going to the gym as much, and to stop posting videos. With his mental health decline, the pressure of his lacrosse career, the fact that everyone was telling him to stop the only thing that made him happy, a decision had to be made. So at the age of 18 years old, he took the decision to quit.
Fuck no, I'm out. I don't care. I was like, you give me $1 million and I'm leaving. Like, I don't care.
He didn't actually knew what he was going to do, but he was certain that it wasn't going to be lacrosse. He even stated that he would rather be a garbage man the rest of his life than continuing the path that he was into. And after he finally took the decision, he finally started to feel better and find inner peace. Now free from college, he had all the time he needed to start creating content, and that's what he did. He started posting 2 YouTube videos per week, but wasn't blowing up just yet. A lot of people around him started to doubt him, like his friend's parent who told him that he should still go to college. However, his decisions was already made and there were no going back. He was convinced that one day there will be an opportunity which will make him blow up, and when it did came up, he would squeeze everything from it.
Now to growing concerns about the deadly coronavirus officially hitting the US. Here's what we know.
This was it. With the COVID lockdown, YouTube was recording new records of active users, which meant that every content creator had the chance to be seen by millions and blow up. This was the opportunity he always wanted. One of his videos got over 30,000 views, and it was the only confirmation he needed to understand that everything he wanted is actually possible. And this period would change his life forever. He would start gaining thousands and thousands of new subscribers every month. Jesse James West is now living his dream life with more money than he could even ask, recently signing with Gymshark, buying his dream house, and even getting engaged. But what actually made his success? Well, Jesse James isn't only a fitness influencer, but also an entertainer. You see, his content started to show more and more influence of the entertainment style on YouTube, including challenges, lifestyle, as well as incorporating concepts from other YouTube niches by adding a twist to it to make it related to fitness. This new style of video is what consists of most of his videos today, but we can't only attribute his success to just finding the right idea. Usually, the execution of the idea is as important as the idea itself. And to couple his new style of video, Jesse had the perfect personality for it. He's a naturally extroverted person and isn't afraid of any social embarrassment, which is extremely handy when it comes to record yourself in public places. Jesse James is really the extroverted friend that builds friendship easily and that everyone likes. On top of that, his sociable personality made him really easy to get along with other fitness influencers in the community, which allowed him to make a lot of features with people at the top of the fitness game. Now his videos are a real mix between entertainment and fitness, which works really well. Recently, YouTubers like MrBeast tried to implement longer videos to develop more of a storyline and create more feelings for the viewers, which is the path that Jesse is also following, with videos like spending 50 hours with the Liver King being the most viewed video on his channel. Continuing to experiment with new concepts is probably what would make him last in the future as a content creator. Jesse promotes the idea of chasing your dreams by staying relentless, and no matter how little people believe in you, everything is possible. His career is really inspiring and relatable in the sense that he says those things because he was in the same position of many who try to achieve their dream, and it's probably what he wanted to hear at the time. If you had a message from your future self telling you to keep chasing your dreams, would you take your chance?